You only need one makeup brush to do your entire base makeup, and if you don't trust me, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. This video is for beginners who don't want to spend hundreds of dollars just building their makeup kit and need the job done while they're learning how to do makeup. Also, we're going to ignore Mr. Zit, who decided to visit. It's just a friend. Ignore. So the makeup brush that I'll be using for demonstration purposes today is the Morphe Sculpt Incline brush in S200. You need a brush that's slightly angled. This is not a kabuki brush or a flat top foundation brush. This is an angled brush, mostly used for sculpting and contouring, but this works amazing when you're applying foundation. We're starting with concealer today, and I'm using the Huda Beauty 4 Filter Concealer, just tapping a little bit underneath my eyes and around the mouth, and any sort of discoloration that you might have, just apply a little bit everywhere where you feel like the need. And obviously this is the most important, where you feel like you need to cover up. Also, because this is an angled brush, it fits really well underneath the eyes and hugs the eye socket, so you can blend underneath the eyes as well. Even though it's a big brush, you can still reach underneath the eyes. So I'm just gonna start blending my spot concealer with this. So whenever you're covering any sort of like active acne like this, just be very gentle and don't like poke your face. Otherwise it's going to damage your skin barrier, and also it's going to, make your acne worse. All you have to do is just hold the brush in a horizontal manner, not a vertical manner, horizontal manner, and then just start tapping it, and it's going to beautifully blend your under eye concealer. And you can also drag it up like that, and you see within just a couple strokes it's nice and blended, and it's not even leaving those brush lines. I personally love this brush, but you can also purchase something with a similar shape and similar fibers. Next step is foundation or skin tint. You can use whatever you have, but I'm using this one from Beauty Blender. This is their Bounce Skin Tint, and I do really enjoy this one. So I'm just going to dot it on my face lightly. I am doing an everyday sort of a look, so I'm not adding a lot of product, but this also works with full coverage foundations or whatever you prefer. And then just start blending. And I'm just going to show you, look, with just a couple of swipes, without giving me a streaky finish, not coverage, this literally just blends out all my products seamlessly. Now that the complexion is even out, I'm going to be using my blush. This is from Tarte Cosmetics in Man Eater. I don't know, this is their Blush and Glow Duo, and I'm just going to tap some on the high points of my cheek, and then again use the same brush and start blending. If you do the steps in the right order, then you don't have to really clean your brush in the middle, because right now the brush only has concealer and foundation, and having that little bit of like leftover concealer and foundation on the brush really helps the blush melt into the skin, and it doesn't feel like you have patches of product. It feels really blended and softened out because of the base products that's already on your brush. I'm still using the same brush, and I'm going in with my cream bronzer. I'm using the Huda Beauty Tan